So we are still on layers, but I just want to show us something here. This line I was talking about, you can see that it's just two that is available. It's just two that is available. Line type. Let me change it to dotted line and see what will happen. It has changed, but due to this line is very thick, you will not notice. Even if I change it to thin line, you will not notice that it's a dotted line. But you have other lines, many types of, you have lines, plenty of them. So if you want to add them, if you want to add them to this now, if you want them to be showing, most of them to be showing here, you need to add them. You come here, line type control, line control, line type control here. Or you can, if you are using higher version, still you can type it on your keyboard shortcut and you get it. You see, look, this is the one we have available here. So if you want to get other ones, you press order, load. You can see them, types of lines. Any line you want, you can add it. Let me add this zigzag. You can see it has added to what we have before. Let me add this. Okay, it has let me add this one. Okay, current. Okay, sorry, just press OK. Whenever you press this one now, whenever you click on this one, it will show you all those lines. You see, anyone you want to change it to, anyone you want to change it to. So our main aim here is to how to set layers. How to set layers before you start your drawing in AutoCAD. Mechanical drawing, civil engineering drawing, architecture, or any other drawing. If you want to make it easy for yourself, you need to set layers. Some people draw without setting layers though, but it will be a very difficult task for them. So let's see, for you to set a layer, one, you can press a shortcut, LA, enter. LA, enter. That's layers. You come here and click on new layer. Let's say you want a layer for wall. Which color do you want for the wall? Let's leave it as black. Line type, continuous. You see, you can see all these lines. What type of line do you want for your wall? Is a continuous line you want, so you won't touch it. Here, line width, at least you want it to be darker, a bit darker. You can change it to, let's say, 0.35. Okay, you can see that it has changed. There, you are done with that. You come again and press new layer. Let's say you are giving a layer for center line. Which color are we giving it? We can't give it black again. We need to change the color to differentiate it. Let's give it red. The line type, is it a continuous line you want? No, we need a center line, and this center line is not here. You can load it here and check center. See it, you can decide to use this one or any one of these, center 2 and center, these ones, they are all center lines. You can use any one. Okay, we have changed the line type, but what about the line width? Just change it to default, because it can't be as thick as your wall. You can see that it has changed. So you set another layer. Let's say door. Which color do you want for door? You change it from here. Let's say I want my door to be this color. Okay, again, another layer. Let's say anything you want to, window. window, give it its own color also. Where is it? Just choose any color. This is just a practice. Another layer, let's say aqua. Put this, or you can just put black but faint. It's black but it's faint, like it's not as thick as your wall, so it will differentiate. Or you can choose another color, any color you want. So in short, this is how to set layers. You just press this, that's you have set it to current, and exit. So there's another thing I want to show you guys. Hatching tool. You have two types of hatch. We have hatch and we have gradients. Hatch is the solid type, or the one, let me just show you practically. Let me draw a box like this using a rectangle. Let me draw something like this. I want to hatch this one now. I want to hatch this. You just come here, hatch. If you want this pattern, let's say you want this pattern, you just pick it. You know, this is another pattern. We use this pattern when you want to hatch a roof. This ARB88, you click it. Okay, you now select this, add pick point. You pick the point you want to hatch. If there are more than 10, you just pick the points one after the other like that, and press spacebar 2 times. Double click on spacebar 2 times. So 2010 normally misbehave like this. Sometimes it is the scale, but sometimes it will not work. So, and sometimes it's the scale. If you scale it, it will come back to normal. But for now, let's leave it like that. Let me draw another shape. Hatch. Let me say, I don't want this. I want this solid now. You know, these knots. Let me just continue. Okay, add pick point. Add the point you want to pick here. That's all. I don't know if you guys understand. And this gradient, I know the reason why I say you should leave this like that. I'll come and explain later. Later on, I will explain why it's doing this kind of why it's misbehaving like this. Gradient. Which color do you want? You can select any color here. You can select any color you want. So, and you can select how you want it to be from here. Let me say I want it like this. Add pick points. Double click spacebar. These are the ones they normally use for Windows and other this thing. So let me delete this. Then what again? I think for now, the basic things you need to know, you've already known it. So if you want to plot, this is where to plot, like to convert your drawing to PDF. We'll come and do it later, don't worry. You can see that AutoCAD is very, very bulky. It's not something that you can finish in a very small period of time. But at least you know you've learned something. At least if you have, even if it's just little you know about it, you know something about it. You're not just nothing yet. So the next thing we are going to be doing now is to try a floor plan. Sorry if there are mechanical students and other students amongst us. Don't worry, we are going to touch your own areas also. Don't worry, we are going to touch it. So let's do it gradually, step by step.